when she got going a little bit too late. So just a couple more to go forward. Stall 8 is empty at the moment, so that's going to be filled by DCR, and with her just to go forward, we'll go up and join Darren again for the 3:30, the fillies handicap.
So we are waiting on DCR now. Goes into stall number 8, all in, and they're off, racing over the straight mile. And My Honeybee began well in the centre. Original Thinkers right there, so to Alethiometer, DCR and Daisy Roots. And it's Daisy Roots is coming through to make the running from My Honeybee. And then DCR, Original Thinker and Alethiometer. White Umbrella just in behind them, followed by Sensi, who's in the blue and white jacket in mid-division, from Stranger on the Shore and Violetta, red colours of beautiful eyes. And Gentle Ellen is at the back, and it's the Style Interior Design Straight Mile Fillies Handicap. And the running being made by Daisy Roots, and James Sullivan leads by about a length to My Honeybee. Right there is DCR in the dark blue and white jacket, purple colours noseband of Alethiometer. Original Thinkers just in behind them, that one buried roughly in mid-division, followed by Sensi with over to the right beautiful eyes, White Umbrella, black colours. Then comes Stranger on the Shore, last two are Violetta and Gentle Ellen. Heading now towards the last 3 furlongs, and it's Daisy Roots still holding the advantage over My Honeybee, Alethiometer and DCR. Original Thinker now being urged along. Sensi looking for a way through, and now will try and make an effort to the right in the dark blue and white. Inside the final 2, they fan out across the track. In the centre, Alethiometer, Sensi been asked to pick up. My Honeybee still there. Original Thinkers just in behind them. Daisy Roots has dropped away, and now they're inside the final furlong. Alethiometer and Sensi far side of Alethiometer, those two being followed by Stranger on the Shore and Violetta, and Sensi now on top by a good length or so. Sensi collects on turf debut. Alethiometer second, Violetta and Stranger on the Shore vie for other places.
Sensi justifies favouritism then under a nice ride from Danny Muscutt. He tucked her in from stall 2, got a good bit of cover through the first half of the race on this Daughter of Kingman. She still looked a little bit green when she's asked to go and win a race and really quicken up in the latter stages, but Sensi well on top at the line. Good comeback run from Alethiometer in second. She's boxed on admirably in second, really tried her best but couldn't hold off this progressive Kingman filly. And back in third was Violetta, back on a faster surface today. She's managed to get back on track after finishing last of 4 here on softer ground conditions last time out. Stranger on the Shore was chasing them up in fourth as well. She stayed on late from off the pace, but at this moment, inside the final couple of furlongs, Danny Muscutt's just started to ask Sensi for her effort. She's taken half a furlong or so to really respond and pick up the lead. Once she's there, she runs around, she rolls about, she still looks a little bit green, maybe a slight swish of the tail as well, but in the end she's well on top for hands and heels riding, and looks like a filly maybe with still a little bit to learn, Angus, but also with a good bit of scope in her handicap mark.
Yes, I think there's definitely more to come from this Kingman filly. She's always travelling strongly, angled out by Danny Muscutt, and a decisive win.
Yeah, again, we were talking earlier on about the head-on and Chaturanga in the second race, and it's a similar story here, isn't it? Not quite as emphatic, perhaps, but Danny Muscutt's body language is more positive than those jockeys in his wake. I think what Martin said is absolutely right about the winner. Just gave a nudge there to Alethiometer as she just showed signs of inexperience, didn't she? She's the horse that is one from the right of our picture there. We'll soon see that Daisy Roots in the yellow and the dark blue is at the head of affairs. The favourite's tucked in about mid-division at this point if you're looking for the podium horses. Alethiometer is in about fourth place there in the noseband, and just taking a slight stumble there I thought was Violetta, who's got about 3 or 4 horses behind her at this point. But I think this was largely, Angus, that in Sensi we had a horse who, off a mark of 68, was potentially well treated. The form of that Kempton race worked out well. Obviously, a half sibling to Capital Theory, a better horse than this sort of grade, and I think that she's been blessed in that she's made her handicap debut against horses who are just struggling against the assessor at the moment. I don't think there are too many horses to take out of this, although I think Violetta's probably run well. But even though the winner will get a fair hike, I think, from 68, as one in decent style, there are enough visuals in the last couple of furlongs there, the way that she runs around under pressure, to think that she's still immature and she's capable of better.
Yeah, I think so. It's a pretty comfortable success in the end. I think she'd be up to 75 there or thereabouts, won't she?
Yeah, I'd think
Something like
you'd
that.
be looking at mid-70s, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think so. She's done that well. Beautiful Eyes was disappointment. Little nibbles for her in the market earlier today, but she didn't run particularly well and dropped away in the final couple of furlongs. But this filly, there's more to come from her. 13-8 favourite. Althiometer was second at 8-1. Violetta was third at 11-1. 140 dead is the time. 5.9 out.